Today we're going to talk about global luxury brands. So, what does luxury mean? To simplify it, luxury is a want, not a need. Many luxury products that we see on a regular basis is in the fashion industry, from a piece of clothing to a pair of shoes. For example, a not so expensive watch by Rolex is being sold at almost $6,000. A piece of sweater by Gucci is being sold at $1,700, and a pair of sneakers can be sold at Balenciaga with a price point of $1,000. Why would people pay such a crazy amount of money for something that we could have bought at maybe Target or H&M? It is because we understand that these brands they are not selling that piece of clothing. Instead, they're selling a lifestyle. It is never about that piece of clothing or that pair of shoes. It is always about the status that we hold when we carry a Gucci handbag and being exclusive when a person is wearing a pair of Balenciagas. As of 2020, the United States remained the largest market for luxury goods with $74 billion in sales, while the Europe and China remain to be top 2 and 3 with $68 billion and $52 billion in sales. However, it is predicted that China will become the world's biggest luxury market by 2025. In a year where global luxury spending has fallen in split second, China's domestic market is still growing. The wealthier residents stay close to home due to the coronavirus pandemic, but splurge on jewelries, leather goods, and fine wine. This is why China was expected to be the only region to report year over year growth regardless of the pandemic.
Like many other types of products, luxury goods fall victim to the counterfeit market. Counterfeit goods account for 3.3% of global trade, which accounts for 509 billion US dollars. The graph to the right shows where most fake goods originate. China and Hong Kong make up 86% of the counterfeit industry. The impact that counterfeit goods have to the global economy are that it is estimated that 4.2 to 5.4 million jobs will be at risk globally by 2022. Also, this market causes a lack of initiative to innovate and invent new products because of how quick those ideas will end up on the counterfeit market. Loss of foreign investment is also caused to countries with poor IP enforcement. Counterfeit products are a threat to luxury brands because when genuine product sale volumes are high, the counterfeit product sales are low. But as counterfeit product sales increase, then genuine product sales begin to decrease, and eventually the counterfeit products will overtake the sale volume for the genuine product. It is difficult for counterfeiting to be avoided, but some preventative actions include for governments to enforce laws that would reduce the amount of counterfeiting, as well as for brands to implement an authenticity tracking, which would track from the beginning of manufacturing until the end product is made.
As luxury brands have made their mark on society, they have also unfortunately made their mark on the environment. Take the fashion industry. Here, these brands are known for using the most premium and extravagant materials. This usually means processes of digging up, growing, and refining of materials. Unfortunately, refining these materials usually involves extensive processes that use a lot of water, create chemical pollution, and push out CO2 emissions into the atmosphere. Impacts from the fashion industry includes over 92 million tons of waste per year. And not all the materials that are eventually refined are used in the final product. A good percentage of that is simply wasted. Through these processes, also 79 million liters of water are consumed. This has gone for simply too long. Newer generations are now pointing the finger at these huge corporations and demanding change and action. And they do have a say as they accounted for 47% of luxury consumers and for 33% of luxury purchases in 2018. Brands are now flipping the script in the face of criticism. To retain a good public image and try to mitigate their environmental impacts, companies are now working to create more sustainable products through more efficient processes. By using ethically sourced materials and less environmentally taxing methods, a more sustainable product can be created. Some brands are beginning to use plant-based yarns and different leathers, while others are implementing buyback programs to create something new from something old. Others are developing programs to reduce CO2 emissions. It may not be entirely too late for companies to turn things around, and now is the best time to start.
COVID 19 has had a negative impact on luxury brands. Luxury brands are facing hard times due to the economic environment that COVID has created. Many people are facing hard times when it comes to money because they have lost their jobs. This is leading people to cut out non-essential spending on items like luxury brand goods. Those people that own luxury brand products that are facing hard times are also looking to sell and get rid of these products. They see these products and see a way to make some money during these hard times. This is causing there to be a surplus in the supply of luxury brand products, even though the demand for these products is dropping. With the market for luxury brand products going through this weird phase, it is being redefined and expanded. Retailers are noticing the drop in purchases at the wholesale price for these goods and recognize that the market for resellers of the luxury brands is going up. Retailers like Nordstrom's and Macy's have opened reselling departments in their stores to account for this. The future for luxury brands seems uncertain right now. Depending on how and when the economy can bounce back from COVID will really determine whether luxury brands will be something of the past or if they will become back strong.
That's the end of our presentation, and thank you for your time.